welcome back. My name is Misha and this is my channel where I post all plant related content. So yes, I am excited because today is going to be a little different. Today I'm actually doing a review for a humidifier, which I'm super excited about because I have been struggling with my current humidifiers, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that in a second. But right now I want to go ahead and unbox this with you. I have not opened it. They reached out to me, and full disclosure, I did not pay for this humidifier and I haven't used it. I ended up receiving it. I'm super excited because we're coming into the colder months, and with the anthuriums that I've been getting and some of my Hoyas, and owning, of course, begonias, this is something that I'm gonna need. Last year I went pretty crazy purchasing small humidifiers that let me down, and having a good size one, it's a plus. So I'm really happy that they thought of me to do this. So it's right here next to me. Let me go ahead and show you, and let me just open it. Oh, it's heavy. So this is how it looks. This is the box. I think it looks pretty awesome. What do you guys think? And it's digital. So let's go ahead and open it. From what it says on the box, it does say that it has a timer, a 3 spray level, a night light. It has a large capacity because I believe it's 1.7 liters. But I'll double check on that because it might be more than that. It might be 1.7 gallons. And then it has the humidity settings. So let's see. Damn, this is big. This is gonna be good because I don't want to keep. One thing that I don't want is I don't want to keep like refilling it. When you have so many plants, you want them to run for hours, And I can see that I wasn't ready for this. So let's see. Let me turn it around. Let me see if I might be able to open it. Let's see. And I thought I was prepared. But if you know me, you know that that's hard to. So far, extremely well packaged. Let's keep going. So it has a little alert that, if you keep it on throughout the night, just keep in mind that, it could have, all the surroundings wet, which I think that's a good thing to point out to people. I usually don't have it on throughout the night. I only turn it on during the day, and I try to do it for 8 to 12 hours, the same time that my grow lights are on for. So that will be no issue. But it does have a, okay. So it does have a mode to automatically adjust it. So that's good. And a timer. Okay, perfect. So let's just keep going. that has the thank you for your support, and then it has the instructions. I do feel like with anything that you purchase, you know, please read the instructions thoroughly, because you want to make sure that you're using the product correctly. So this is a top fill. Let me read very carefully. So I'm gonna pass this very quickly because I want to make sure that I'm using it the correct way. So this is interesting. So it says that you can actually, if you want to just top it off, instead of removing the whole thing and taking it, you can actually, in this little screen, you can add water through that. Not here, because this is where the steam comes out of, but through here. So that's pretty cool. So that, because if I don't have to take it to the sink, I'm not going to, you know. Let's see. And there's nothing else on the box. So we just turn it on, adjust the mist level. If we want the moonlight, it has a timer setting, humidity, sleep mode, short of water, memory feature, and an aroma diffuser. But I'm not gonna use that because I'm using it for plants. So if I'm like having a cold or my allergies are acting up, then maybe. But for the plants, I'm not gonna do that. And then it has the clean and maintenance instructions. So of course, like any company, it's very thorough. And then it does have the diagram of how they want you to fill it up, which is, you know, like anything. So I'm gonna remove the tape. Since I just purchased the house, it kind of reminds me when you have that tape in the appliances where they just kind of want you to protect, you know, everything. Because I have that tape everywhere in my refrigerator. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you just slightly bit so you guys can see what I see. So right now, I'm opening the top. So it has a couple things. It has the electrical cable, and then what is the second thing? So this I have to read and see what this is. Then it also has little paper inside. Let me double check because I'm not sure what the rubber is for. It's probably for the outside spout, but I want to double check. Yes, so that's a direction adjuster. It kind of got a little like stuck together. No, much better. So I ended up getting some water. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up now. By the way, guys, I just noticed that I didn't pay attention to the instructions. So this, you can actually take it and top fill it, which is perfect. I didn't read the instructions, so do as I say, not as I do, because this little thing right here had a, let me see if I can zoom you to it. No, I can't. So this had a foam, and if you don't take it out, you will make a mess everywhere, because that's like a little stopper. And I'm really happy that not only, oh my gosh, look how far it goes to be filled up. So I'm really happy that I can take this to the sink and I can either do it over there or that I can do it here. So let me keep adding water. Perfect. I didn't even plug it. Let's check this out. So where are you? So it's in the back. Make sure it's nice and dry. So you just connect it on the back. You're not gonna see the outlet, but I have an outlet here. When it comes to the top, let me put it back. Let me do the little spout and see how well it works with it, because it's kind of bent. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Hold on one second. So this is the unit. The capacity, it's quite high. I think honestly, if I were to just fill this up once a day, it's sufficient. So let's power it up. Oh, that's a nice thing. Oh my gosh, okay. So let's play around with the buttons. Let's see, what are you? So that's the color lights right there. What are you? So that's the mist setting, the second button. So that's 1. That's 2. And 3. It does have a slight noise. Let's get it back to 1, because if not, you guys are not going to be able to see anything. So let's see. So that gives you the temperature that it wants it to be. So right now I decided on, let's see, let's do 80%. So it's set at 80. No light for the night mode. And then a timer for how many hours. A little H came. Ooh, has 12 hours? 12 hours. Wow, you can do a full freaking day. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm only gonna do 12 hours at a time, tops. Wow. So I'm pretty impressed. Let me turn you around. So, little pointers. When I first ended up getting the unit, I did not realize that I miss removing one of the foams in the inside between the tank and the actual unit itself. I do love the fact that it's black and it's quite big. I love the colors that it's coming up with. It goes from blue to purple to red to yellow to green. So that's pretty neat. I do love having this unit, and I'm gonna tell you why. So when I ended up getting humidifiers, I ended up getting all sizes. I ended up getting a unit for the car, which is this unit right here, which if you don't use it on a daily basis, you don't have pretty much a humidifier, because to get this to work, I have to go through so many hassles. Then I also ended up getting this unit last year, which I love because it's, you know, you can take it anywhere. It's portable. But the sad thing with that is that the little plug where it charges with that in and out, because it only lasts about 4 hours and then you have to recharge it, it got damaged. So, you know, I came to the realization after purchasing so many units and larger units that, you know, I think it's best to get a larger unit that gives you more for your money, that has, you know, a bigger tank that you don't have to hassle so much. Because at the end of the day, you know, you get portable units, but your plants are not portable. You're not changing your plants on a daily basis from where they are. So that's one. And then two, you know, with such a big unit, you get more of a, you know, room to do that. So right now, the only thing that I did notice is that this is not something that you can, you know, move around. If I take this out, I think I would like that best, because that way it goes up. Let me turn, you guys can see. So look, in that sense, it goes all the way up, and that's the way that I rather use it instead of the spout. If I'm focusing on particular plants, you know, that I'm like really feeling finicky about, then absolutely I'll add this, and maybe I'll point it to my Regal or to some of my Hoyas or whatever. In the meantime, let me go ahead and put it towards the other side. Let me see. I should not be doing this while it's running, but so I put it to go to the plants that are right there. So when it comes to the unit, what I do like, the pluses that I find, is that it is a big tank. It's 6.5 liters. 6.5. So in other words, it's a massive tank. It's gonna last me a very long time. It does suggest to use, of course, distilled water or purified water, which thankfully I have a distiller. And when I didn't have a distiller, I ended up putting in the humidifiers filter water, which was great. But I do love the unit. I do love the fact that it's a beautiful unit. It does have everything that I need. I do love the fact that if I want to point it into a certain direction, it's great. But if not, I can put it, and it definitely would do my office without any issues. I am really happy that this unit was sent to me. I was putting it off because, you know, I've been moving and whatnot. But I went outside and I took Bill out, and I noticed that it's definitely getting colder outside. So it came to me at the right time. I don't know about you, but in the winter, the humidity is non-existent, depending where you live, of course. And thankfully, my humidity goes down to the 40s, I want to say. But when my plants are used to, you know, 60s and 70s, that's a big jump. So I do have humidifiers, you know, nonstop running for like every day throughout the whole winter. And certain days when I do have plants or I'm doing propagations or anything like that, it does help me too. Even though I do have, you know, the humidifiers mostly for my plants, they're also a lifesaver when you're not feeling well, when your allergies are acting up, when you have a cold. I know that when my son got sick, I was having a humidifier next to him 24/7 because he was having difficulty breathing. So, you know, I mostly use them for plants, but when it's needed for something else, I love the fact that I have a humidifier that I can take to my room or any room for that matter and help me out. I honestly would love to know your thoughts when it comes to this humidifier. I think I'm loving it so far. I definitely think it was easy to use. It's very simple, and I will have it linked in the description down below. My link will have a 10% off coupon if you're interested. The unit itself, it's extremely affordable already. So I'm really happy. I might get a secondary for my other section of the plants. But so far, this one is definitely going to go into my office because the office has more of an earthy, warm kind of feeling with the furnishing, with my desk and all that. So a black humidifier is going to be perfect just for that. So I love having it. I love the fact that you can order it, you know, and get that discount. It's a beautiful unit. I think I'm going to leave it on through the night and see how it works out. But I honestly, I'm loving the style. I think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? So please let me know in the comments below, which humidifier do you have? Is this something that you would consider getting? You know, what did you like about it? And, you know, that's gonna be it for now. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And, whew, and until next time, guys, bye.